welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to create a glowing lightning design. How do we go from this to this? I'm going to start off with a list of products that you're going to need for this demo. You're going to need a surface to mix some of your colors on with a little spatula. You are going to need a dusting brush and a gel painting brush. You're going to need a matte and shiny top coat. You also need two brushes. I prefer to use the Johann's Fine Lace Detailing brush, which looks like this, and their fine shader, which looks like this. You will need a poof ball sponge, gel paint in some white and blue. For the cat eye star look, I'm going to go in with the Diamond Touch gel by Johann's. This is the silver one in number 116. Very beautiful color. And I'm going to use their magnetic tool. This has the rectangle and the circle design on it. And of course, you're going to need your glow powders. These ones are my absolute favorite. This one is called the Glow White. This one is a true white. And this one is called the Glow One. This is the one that is in the demo nail, and I will show you the difference now. And here's what they look like for their effect. I'm going to be going in with this one right here, which is the Glow One. All right, let's get started. We're going to do the easiest part of the design, which is going to be the cat eye. The first step, if you want the design to be very opaque, you're going to want to put a white base layer first on the nail. Then you're going to apply one layer of the Diamond Touch and cure it for 60 seconds. Once that comes out of the light, you're going to apply another layer and use the magnetic tool. And once you're happy with the design, go ahead and cure that for 60 seconds. Once that comes out of the light, you're going to want to hit that with a top coat and cure for 60 seconds. And here is the finished product. All right, let's get into this demo. We're gonna start off with some blue art gel paint. Look at this gorgeous blue. And we're gonna do 2 layers on these 2 display tips. I like to work on a matte surface, whether that's buffing or using a matte top coat. I feel that it adheres better and there's less holes and scratches and basically just any imperfections. So I have matte topped this once, and I'm gonna go in the paint and do 1 layer, cure, 2nd layer, cure, and I'll be right back. After these come out of the lamp for the 2nd cure, you're going to want to hit these with a matte top coat for the next part of the design. While those are curing, you're going to want to grab your white paint and your glow pigment, and you're going to mix these together to create dimension on the first layer of the nail. next step, you're going to take your fine shader brush and create a little smoky background and cure it. Don't worry about this being perfect because we're going to be covering it up with that blue gel paint. All right, since these are cured, now go ahead and apply that one layer of blue on top of this white. And go ahead and cure that for 60 seconds. Hit it with a matte top coat for 60 seconds as well, and we'll move on to the next step. All right, now that we got these babies ready to rock and roll, we are going to need our mixing pad with our art white gel paint with our sponge. And what we're going to do is tap it, dab it off a little bit so you kind of get that nice glowy effect that's not too strong. And what we're going to do is take our nail and basically do kind of that nice, beautiful, misty background. This also will act as our blueprint for where we're going to put our lightning bolt. So this one, I would say I would probably follow what I did with the background and make this kind of a split design. If you have a spot that you're a little worried about or you want to kind of fix up, you can always go back in with the other side and dab it into that blue. And I like to press off so then it's more blended. And then you can just clean up any little areas where you want there to be a little more dimension and depth to that beautiful misty background. Once you're happy with the basic outline of where you're going to put that lightning bolt, just cure this for 60 seconds and do not touch it. It's going to be very sticky. Once those come out of the light, they should look a little something like this. And now we're going to get into designing the actual lightning. We'll start with this one first. This one, I'm going in this direction. So let's grab some of our white paint and I'm going to be using the Fine Lace Detailing Brush by Johans. And what you want to do is you're going to load up your brush with the white gel paint. And this doesn't need to be perfect. You just do a couple zigzaggies and just basically kind of drag your first layer of the shape. So what I like to do is kind of come up in this area, and this is all sticky, by the way. And I'm going to start off kind of right here. I like to make it super thick, not super thick, but thick enough. And I'm just creating that first line of where I want it to go. And I'm going to pick up my brush and I'm gonna be turning it down a little bit. It'll be kind of I like to pull and kind of zigzag it around. Pick it up. And then I'm going to split it off a little bit right here. Let the brush basically do the work for you. The next step is we're going to just add like a little bit. You don't need too much. Just use what you have. And if you feel like it's not filled enough, you can always go back and fill it in. But use what you already have on your area. I'm just going to take it, pull it, and lift up while I'm making woogly shapes. I don't even know if that's a word, woogly shapes. And then I'm going to split another one off here and let it fade. Hopefully that makes sense. And make that. Go ahead and continue on where you think the best points will be for this. When you are done with that design and you are happy with it, you want to go back in with your sponge and you're going to sponge the top of these anywhere that you want to basically feather or blend out. And then just set it aside. Don't cure anything just yet, and we'll design the next one. Grab yourself some paper towels because this part is going to get a little messy. We have our two beautiful designs. They are still sticky. We have not cured them at all. The next step is to grab your glow powder and we're going to sprinkle it on top of the design. We're going to tap, 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 press it in, cure it, and we'll go to the next step. it should look very similar to this. Go ahead and put that in the light for 60 seconds. Once those guys come out of the light, you're going to want to take your brush and brush off any excess of the glow powder that did not cure to the layer, which should be underneath. The next step is to top coat. Buff that layer of top coat if you feel any grittiness or texture, if that's not your thing, and then hit it with another top coat, and then we'll turn off the lights and see if our design worked. All right, guys, here is the final look, and we're gonna see if this actually will glow in the dark. Let's check it out. Here we go. Oh, so pretty. Here we go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will catch you guys on the next one.